welcome back to the channel, guys. This is Jared at 3Cs. I've got Danny Fortner, Jared Fortner, and Mark Fortner. These guys are all brothers. If you've been checking out our channel, you know that I rode this bike last week myself around the house here, and I didn't have this bike yet to compare it against. So this is a Beta 125. This is a 2023, and this bike happens to be a 2021. And we did a video last year of a 2018 TE150, but it was not fuel injected, and it didn't have like the 200 looking pipe. It had more of like a 125 pipe on it. And I wasn't in love with the power on the bike, but I am bigger and I am slower. And these guys are all AA riders, and Mark and Danny have actually both raced 125s and done really well with them two summers ago.
Yep, I won the 2020 Iowa 200A championship on this exact bike, except for it was a 2018.
So 200A champion right here. And Mark, you raced one in the AA class.
Yeah, a few times off and on.
Yeah.
I just love 125s.
So this is a much more fair video for you guys at home because I am not a 125 or a 150 rider. These guys are. So it's going to be a lot of fun to get these guys out on the track. Anything to say?
No, I'm ready to rip.
We're excited. This is our first real video of the year. Actually, it's like 80 degrees today, and it's supposed to snow on Tuesday. So welcome to Western New York. It still doesn't get any better.
That's right.
Very excited. A huge summer of fun stuff. Oh, so this bike, we are sacrificing this. This is going to be our 125 that we use for the 24-hour race. Us four plus one more rider are going to ride this bike 24 hours straight. We're going to exchange riders throughout the night. And also, we have a ton of sponsors coming on board, so stay tuned on the channel. I've been getting boxes like crazy, so we're going to get them all in, go through everything, and start making some videos. So as it sits, this bike is 100% stock, except I put my rims on it. I didn't even adjust like the turning radius of it. We left it right out of the crate. This bike is mostly stock. We do have some hand guards and a lower shock guard on the bottom there. Yeah. Other than that, it's pretty cool. We got two identical stock bikes, so it's going to be a really fun comparison.
Power, unless you're like up that limiter. Really? The engine brake's way more than I thought a 150 would ever engine brake. Like when you let off, it's like I have arm pump from an engine brake. Wait until you ride it.
Have you not ridden this one yet, Danny?
No.
All right.
Not just out of the grass.
I mean, up top it makes plenty of power, but
Got to fix this thing.
it's definitely kind of sluggish off the bottom.
Yeah, I thought it ran great on top.
Yeah, oh yeah. Like when you're ringing it, she rips.
Where the bark was already chipped away. This back brake's so much more touchy.
You haven't ridden the Husky yet, have you?
Just barely.
Not yet.
Not fast. But...
Bring back memories, does it?
Oh yeah.
How about that power valve? Should we play with that?
Probably. It's a little on the high end, I think.
So we're going to do a video for you guys separate here in a little bit on the power valve. So scroll on our channel, but we're going to mess with it on both of these bikes to see if we can't make it better. So let me grab my... I actually brought it to my pocket, which is probably not great on the pit bike. Got my 5mm. So right now this bike is pretty much all the way in. So we're putting more pressure on that power valve spring. So backing this out, it's going to be less hitty, but you're going to get more power throughout it. So see what you think of that. Would you do go out like 2 full turns maybe?
One full turn.
1 full turn?
So, is it any different?
It's a little better. I'll talk about another one. So better as in more power
It's
sooner?
actually a little better than I expected. Yeah. A lot of the corners, the low end's actually decent. It is kind of like sputtery, almost like it has the choke half on or it needs cleaned out, but it's already plenty cleaned out.
Yeah, it's
Just a little bit of hesitation.
Yeah,
right?
just like 2,000 to like 3,500 RPMs.
Yeah.
It's kind of like
yeah, sounds pretty accurate.
Before that, it's good, and after that, it's good.
Did you adjust that out again?
I did one more turn.
So-
Maybe see how it goes. Maybe do another one.
I think a lot of people, well, on the bigger bikes, I'm used to looking at them, they're usually pretty flush with the, usually the inner that we're turning is usually pretty flush with the casing, but this is a 125 and we don't do as many of those, so.
I mean, it depends on the rider too.
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, absolutely you are. You're more of a fast, smooth, flowy guy.
Replicate the noise that it makes.
So out of that last corner, when you guys both came out, this thing sounded super crisp, and this thing did you feel it?
Oh yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah. Like Danny and I, we were both like, dude, no way. Like totally different.
But like before that and after that, it's fine.
Yeah.
Just has a one little glitch in its system.
When you need the power, or when it's
So
every single corner. Same thing. It's like, is it running out of gas? Is it blowing up? Or is it overheated? Does it have coolant in it?
oh yeah, no, I did all the vitals.
That's
good. Maybe you just gotta keep it above that RPM always.
Have we tried just not letting off at all? Maybe just ride it with just the clutch.
So that's what I experienced myself when I was riding. So now let's go in the woods, because you guys all just rode moto, right? You guys all rode each bike on the moto. So on the motocross track, this bike isn't really a moto, but neither of them are. This is an enduro bike too. This isn't the KYB, it's the SOX open cartridge.
Yeah.
Air stuff over here. So they're not really moto bikes, but this isn't like a pure supercross track either. So it's pretty forgiving. Like the track is fun, and as long as you downside the jumps, it's pretty safe and fun. So I would think just listening to the way that one corners and like the way that it comes out of the corner is pretty sweet. Like the power of it sounds healthy.
It's pretty snappy and like gains RPMs quick. And it seems like it's easier to keep it up higher in the RPM range, I guess, would be my 2 cents on it. Is that bike a 6-speed as well, or is it only 5? I didn't shift through, I didn't count the gears when I shifted.
Honestly, we can try it here up and down the road. Well, we're gonna do a road test here in a minute, so we'll find out on the road what it is.
Interested to know if the gears are wider ratio than this bike, because it just seems easier to keep this higher in the RPMs. It's 6 speed.
That's 6, yeah. Funny note is Mark forgot his boots, so he's wearing my size 13 boots today.
Big old feet.
That's your punishment. I wonder if it would help in training for you guys to wear those big, heavy boots all the time.
I really didn't. Well, I noticed a little bit, but probably just the placement of the shifter. I would probably run the
Yeah,
shifter
that
higher.
shifter is lower for sure.
If you were going to say it was too close, it's because you're wearing the wrong boot. But height is not going to be any different. All right, why don't we go in the woods? There's some fun little wood sections right here. And see what you guys think if that hiccup goes away, because it's going to stink like in the... Well, let's just try it. See what you guys think. You look like you're normal on it.
So light and stable. I can go from leaning this direction to the other direction in 0 seconds.
Yeah. This thing sounded a lot better in the woods though.
It's better in the woods, especially if you ride it a little bit aggressive like that. It's good. Rear end is a little springy for my liking. I was getting kicked, but other than that, I mean, it's a solid bike.
Yeah, that's definitely a good bike.
Platform.
Oh, so one other difference is this is electric start as well.
Yeah, that's nice for sure.
I mean, the problem is retail is $1,300 more. So this is $98.99. This is $96.99. So pretty 95 or 85. I think it's like $1,300 difference was the difference. So kind of a big price difference for sure.
Yeah. A lot of the setup is just
Personal preference. Yeah.
It's definitely, it's got more low end for sure. The low end is noticeable. It's probably that pipe and
Yes.
25 cc's more.
Definitely has that 200 style pipe on it.
Yeah, like I'm sure that's helping it a lot. In the low end out of the corners and stuff, which is definitely noticeable.
And also, we are building Mark a 200 race edition in the workshop right now. His bike is almost done. Probably like 2 more days we could have, we're waiting on the coolant hoses to come, but we could have probably done like a three-way right here. We could have done his bike, this bike, and then that thing.
Looks a lot better.
It just sounded good.
made off of the showroom. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is,
more what I'm just totally used to.
That's what I was wondering, just because it's such a familiar chassis.
yeah, we've all been running betas for 10 years, so.
But I literally didn't adjust one thing on it, and it's like, I could race it how it is.
Yeah, it's just straight out of the showroom, like literally, which is pretty cool. Didn't even do our hand guards, which is nerve-wracking, but we didn't.
I thought about that on my first slap. I was like, oh, you were close to
Does it have a max speed?
Oh, yeah, maybe. Well, I don't know. Average.
Average.
Let's see if we can hit this button over here. Miles per hour, distance, distance, odometer, distance 2. Okay, so no, it doesn't even tell you hours.
Just miles.
Yeah, this one should tell you hours too.
0.6 hour. Trying to zero this timer.
Oh, there you go. I like that.
There you go, I like that.
that wasn't the timer I was trying to zero. How do I zero this timer? There you go.
You can clear the miles on it.
That's
Whoa, does it have a stopwatch?
no way. Yeah, it does.
It does have a stopwatch.
What?
So
That way you can find your lap time.
I guess so.
For
How does
doing
it-
like
yeah, it's still got 0.6 hours.
enduros and stuff, that'd be sweet.
Oh, it
Right
was the
when you
hour meter
come to
B
the
that
test,
I
press that.
erased.
And you know it's supposed to be 20 minutes or
Oh,
whatever.
really? That'd be so cool.
For like timed enduros.
When you start that lap,
Yeah.
it's got 9.6 miles on it now. Yeah, 9, but then tells you 0.6 on the actual trip
Yeah.
meter. Oh, it's so cool. Well, thanks for watching as always. It's just a fun day to come ride 2 really good bikes. There's nothing wrong with Husqvarna. They make a really, really good bike. We're just beta people by trade. We love the beta brand. It works really good for us. Like I said, we got a really cool event coming up with this bike in particular. That's why we pulled it out of the showroom. We didn't just pull it out to do one day of riding. So, but the Husqvarna is cool. We love riding all brands. We've done some Kawasaki stuff. Anything that we take in on trade, we're gonna ride. So this just happened to be that next bike in the row. But thank you guys for watching. Hope you found it fun. And if you love it, consider subscribing to our channel. Thanks for watching.